Ryan, can you just discuss the importance of back-to-back wins in the Battle of Alberta against Calgary, and the way you're playing division teams every single night here, that these are important?
Yeah, absolutely. Doesn't really matter who we're playing at this point. It's back-to-back games, and you take the first 2 points. You know that the other team's going to rebound, and they're going to have a strong push. And I thought we managed that really well tonight. We took advantage on the power play, and then we kind of drove the pace of the game. So I thought it was a really good response from us early.
Connor's always got the fast hands going, Ryan, but it seems like there's some nights where he just finds this whole other gear. Can you just describe, if you can, kind of what we see from him when that happens, like it did tonight?
Yeah. I mean, you guys see it too. It is hard to describe. I mean, there's not really anybody out there like him. He drove the game for us right from the start, and the boys kind of just followed along. And I thought he was solid all night. So Mikko made some big saves for us at the beginning as well. But yeah, I mean, it's fun to watch. It's fun to be a part of.
Hey Ryan, is there a point in the day or a point where you just go, wow, Connor's on it today. It's going to be a special night. Is there something in his eyes or something the way he carries himself that you know the other opposition is going to be in trouble?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. It's you can definitely tell the way he's playing. He made some great plays early. Like I said, he drove the game for us right from the start. And yeah, I mean, he's just hungry for more, and he doesn't stop. So it's fun to be out there with him, and sometimes he'll surprise you. He'll beat three guys and then slide it over to you. So you always got to be ready.
And the power play today, obviously that was clicking. How important was that to get that off and going? And that kind of keeps all the chippiness and stuff down to a minimum when you're making them pay on the power play.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we knew that they'd have a push. We knew that they'd come hard. They took that one early. We capitalized, and we got a couple more. So obviously special teams are huge, especially in those tight games. I thought it kind of separated us from them early in the game.
Jason Gregor, TSN 1260.
Ryan, for you personally, 2 more goals. Early on, you were getting tons of looks and nothing was going in. And it seemed that ever since you got those goals against Winnipeg, that first one, that now it's, when you're shooting it going in. Can you just talk about how much better you're feeling as far as finishing?
Yeah, it's obviously it can get frustrating when you're getting a lot of looks and they're not going in. It also comes down to confidence. I was kind of gripping my stick a little bit too hard and putting a lot into goalie's pads. So I just got to relax out there, and they're starting to come a little bit more now. But obviously, you can't let up.
You guys are 9-2. This is the best run you've been on since the end of the 2017 season at 12-2, and you're getting offense from everyone. But in the 9 wins, you've only allowed 17 goals. The goaltending's good, but your overall team defense. Can you talk about your defenders? Nurse, Larson. Go down the list of them, and just how your team's improved defensively here after a slow start.
Yeah, for sure. Those guys have been huge for us. Nursey played some huge minutes these past couple of nights. Same with Tice. But I thought tonight all 5D once Kuskot was out early in the game. All 5 of those guys stepped up, and they can drive it back there for us, and we want to make it as easy as possible for them. I thought as the game went on, we did a better job of that, giving them outlets. And but yeah, I mean, this past little stretch, they've been so solid for us, and the goalies have been kicking too.
Jim Matheson, Post Media.
Ryan, they referenced on TV tonight that perhaps Connor watched Austin Matthews tonight get 2 goals and 2 assists. Do you think Connor is one of those people that pays attention to what's going on in other games with star players?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to ask him, I guess. I don't really think he thinks like that. I think he just understands how important this game was, and he knows. I mean, a back-to-back like this against Calgary, we take 2 points out. We kind of squeaked it out last night, and he knows that, they're going to respond tonight, and he stepped up big for us early in the game, and we kind of just followed along.
You also mentioned Darnell Nurse. He played 33 and a half minutes. Those are junior hockey minutes, are they not? Sometimes if you're a star player in junior, you can play that kind of minutes. But that's 30 minutes last night, 33 minutes tonight. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely impressive, and he didn't show any signs of tiredness. So I think he manages his game well. He knows when to jump up. He knows when to stay back. But he's definitely an efficient player, and he's definitely embracing the minutes right now for sure.
Julian McKenzie, Canadian Press.
Hey, I just wanted to ask you a question about the second goal that Connor scored tonight. I noticed you were on the ice. I was just curious with how that play was going. What did you see from your vantage point? Were you expecting him to make a pass on that play? Were you expecting to get the pass back? I just wanted to know what you saw.
Was
on
that
play,
the
vantage point.
kind of the 2-on-1 where he stole it from the D-man there?
Yeah, he stole it from the D-man and went up the wing.
Yeah. I mean, I was just driving the net. Obviously, he pulls up like that. He's stick handling so fast. I think for the goalie, it's almost impossible for them to make a read on that. And then before you know it, he's putting it right between their pads. So not many guys can stop up, stick handle like that, and still put it exactly where he wants to do. So I just kind of drove the net as a decoy there.
Mark Spector, Sportsnet.
You've seen lots of great Connor McDavid nights. Us writers, we're running out of words, Ryan. What about you? Can you help us at all?
Well, I mean, it's the same for us in the room. It's even though you see it on a daily basis, it's you almost forget sometimes how impressive he is, and he has a night like this, and it's just like he's on a different level. Like I said, he right from the start, you could just see it in his eyes. You could see it in the way he was playing. And I mean, he was just solid. He was solid defensively too, and he just kind of pushed the pace for us, and we followed along. So I mean, when you're when you're captain, when your leader's doing that, it's not hard for the rest of the team to step up and have a good game.